Hello there, guys. Take a look at this little position. White has a beautiful winning combination here. Can you see it? Our pawns are moving in this direction. Just to be clear, you should pause your video now, have a look at it, and see if you can see how white wins from here. Go ahead. All right, here we go. Well, look at this. So there's no point in trying to push our pawn right away. Black will just give a check on g7 with the queen and then take the pawn. So no use for that. Now we start. This is a easy first move to see. You check with your queen. Now black has three potential moves. Either move the king or sacrifice his bishop. I'm going to circle back to the bishop sacrifice. That's not the main line. It's a long line, but white is winning in the end. So I'm going to focus on the king moves first, and then after I show you the main solution, we can go back to this sacrifice. All right. If black moves his king up to a5, this is fairly easy. White gives a check on d8. The king is forced back to b4. We now have a great check on f8, and the king moves back or down, doesn't really matter. And then f7 will win this for white. See, the black queen has no checks, and he cannot take the pawn because he will lose his queen. So maybe he will try to get some pawns here on c2, something like that. But come on, two queens for white. This is winning for sure. So we don't have to check more on this variation. All right. So now look at king a3. This is the main variation in this study. I'll show you the next move. Queen a1 check, and the king goes back. Now, yes, this pawn is hanging, and we are still protecting our f pawn, but it's really not winning for white. Black will just get his bishop out with a check, and then the queen gets out, and it's white has to struggle to save a draw. So something else here. In this position, white has a beautiful winning combination. Can you see it? Here we go. It's a sacrifice. Look at this. f7. Yes, these queens are threatening each other. Again, black has no real checks anywhere with his queen. So if he just moves it, something like this is not winning because black will not take this pawn. He will just pass, get a queen with a check, and has two queens. So black is forced to take the queen for sure. And now I already gave it away. I mean, taking this bishop with a queen, this is just a draw. It's a queen each and two pawns each. But we don't have to take it. We will just pass and promote with a check. And look at this. After this check, again, black has only two possible moves. This is obviously losing right away to this check, and he will lose the queen. So the king is forced up to a5. Okay, so how do we win this for white? Can you see it? It's queen d8 check, force the king back. We get a little closer with our queen to d6. Again, only two moves, and down to c3 is, of course, still losing right away. So he has to go back and try to get a draw. But we are not satisfied with a draw. Instead, we play b4 check. Force move, king a4. Now we can take this pawn, because it's not only a pawn, it's also a queen. And white is winning. That's a really beautiful combination, I think. Very pretty. Again, the Platov brothers made this study. Great for them. All right, let's go back and just show you what happens if black already here sees all of this and try to survive by putting his bishop in between. We take it, just take it, and now we threaten a discover check and get two pawns heading for a queen. So a check here doesn't really do any good. We can just move our king to f2, get away from the checks. He will still, now he has to take it, and of course Black cannot take it with the queen. We just exchange and then get this to a queen. So something like this, but we will get checks everywhere. Up here, king goes back to b4. Just get some checks, get the queen to e7, and then we play f7. Again, black has no checks. He cannot stop this pawn. He can try something like this. Doesn't really matter. White will get two queens. And even if we get this with a check, this is, I mean, it's two queens. Doesn't matter. We can just move here now. Get a queen in between. There will be no perpetual checks for sure. Let's do this. And now there are no more checks. And two queens will win this for white, for sure. So, I hope you like this study. Please press like on the video and make a cool comment and come back to my channel for more things. Have a great day. Bye bye.